car chase?
Introducing Domino's new loaded ties.
That's Dodge Caliber.
They can't just taste great, they need to deliver great.
And they're only $6.99.
Sounds just said Caliber.
Why is it better than that? Shit.
Yes.
Some describe it as an intense burning sensation.
What year? 2007.
This painful blister can actually disrupt your life for weeks. It could make your workday feel
damn. I said, damn.
the virus that causes
Right, he told me it's gonna cost $400 to get it fixed.
if you're 50 years old now.
No, she didn't get it, but she was. I was trying to call you to talk to me, but she drilled me.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game by Nathan throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. If you start assessing the last week, Charles, and their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 118 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Territory if they didn't pick it up, but
yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
First and 10, Taylor now. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Check right. Taylor. 1. Opposite. 3, 2, check.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go.
They They run once more with Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown. A.J. Brown.
Is it Brown? I don't know.
And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. It's now a 7-0 game. So that drive 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Running from the gun with Henry. Pushes past him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Fan. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Jeez, they got mad players.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start the game. They started in dramatic fashion, take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that.
Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some room to maneuver. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. From the 35 on 2nd down. Tua, he finds Taylor, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll set up the screen to Taylor, and it's a Titans touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 8 yards out, and the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Cooper, up and good. And it's now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now as they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done. Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Rodgers to throw once more. And he drops it in.
Come on, bro.
Their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers.
Oh, this is suck, bro. Oh, ball better than that.
And the Titans will have the football. This is taken up past the 30. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. They juked him. So we've reached halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And that 1st half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you got to get your confidence going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On play action, it's Rodgers. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to have another 1st. A gain there of 21 yards. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This game is ass, bro.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't done the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
Oh, wow, big one.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers.
What?
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 45-0 now. Of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game
Holding.
a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Rodgers' throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Rodgers now on first down. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Rodgers now on first down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derrick Henry with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time.
Okay. Could have got to her. Say happy. Right. How fun. How the business.
You make enough for me.
Listen, man. Huh? I'm always falling asleep. Well, when it comes to the game. No, no. Yeah. Mine probably didn't want this last bit. Huh? Bruh, sorry.
Got your ass right back.
That shit don't feel like nothing. Better than that. Y'all sit down, bitch. You join play hella loud ass music. I say you join playing hella loud ass music. Don't sit down, bitch. I'm getting my ass cooked by the PC right now, man. I don't know. I don't know how I would do that. It's working though. Yeah, I think. I'm about to cook some food on the grill. I'm losing 35-7 to this computer. Really dogging me.
Right down the middle. And that'll cut
Well,
the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
I know sitting up here, And I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit.
I didn't even know the play, guys. Damn.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tua sets up to pass it.
No way, bro.
Target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Why?
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
They dick riding these
Nice play there
niggas,
as
bro.
they
So
wind up
bad.
converting on 3rd and 15.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. Been an easy day for them.
Now we give to Taylor.
What was playing yesterday?
To run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Nah, niggas.
Officially nothing on that last
I
run.
don't
They'll
even
try again, 2nd and 10.
make them do it.
Again, it's Taylor. And this may be
I know.
a carbon copy as he'll
Nick
again
does.
be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Still weak, man.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is Cole.
What?
Touchdown. A.J. Brown with 2 touchdowns.
Bro, they got Tua, AJ, McKenzie. They got Jonathan Taylor at running back. Come on, man. Who assembled this team?
Extra point by Koo.
42-7.
The lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. It is fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought
I'm
down
listening
at
to
the
Just
28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
3 quarters in the books. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On play action, Rodgers. That is
Who was that?
in by Michael Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down here and save.
Man.
And they're going to speed
Oh, they
things
don't like
up
me
here.
or something?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And they're going to get this down at the 17-yard line here.
Come on, Vontae, you a bitch.
Go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
ball.
The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail.
Right?
And as a result, it'll be Titan football.
I'm about to lose
on the
50-something
turnover
to
down.
7.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Yeah, these niggas gassed up, like, can't do shit. How can they compete so hard to play? But I can't even get a, can't really stop me.
Give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On 2nd and 1, Tua. He's going deep for Brown.
What? Come on, Xavier Howard. He can't get a pick.
Down at about the 30-yard line.
They holding me, bro.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bounds away. And frankly, it's working.
You niggas just throwing fade routes.
Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
On the handoff, Taylor.
Niggas throwing fade routes.
Yardage back to the 34-yard line.
30.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
See right there.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping it from the first down. Stopped him in his tracks. Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they
thirsty brothers don't need that blood shit. I'm thirsty as hell. That shit down there dehydrated. I'm hungry as hell and thirsty as hell.
You clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, Rodgers connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run
throw the ball, bro.
Throwing again.
He's a hoe.
Down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's
like, come on, bro. Throw the ball.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled.
I never knew Aaron Rodgers took his own throw the ball.
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This little fast for the bitch.
Down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Going right back to Michael Thomas. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 1st down, it's Rodgers.
What?
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Oh, no, you can't get it.
He's going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ooh, I need to win on this one.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He gets this one.
I just picked up Leonard Fred and some of the actually.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker. One final try now.
I'm going to talk to Parker.
And that will be incomplete. possession TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.
Why don't you take your shit outside?
Both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in
That shit don't work like that.
your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete.
Now, why don't you check and see what's the name of that bike so you can get a new battery for it or something? Well, I was just sitting here in the middle of the floor. It don't work. All right. No, you order everything else on Amazon. Oh, you can't see it? So no, you need to get in my damn nerve. You think everything somebody says is somebody trying to offend you? Yeah, it is. Why won't you do it? It's your son, and it's a bike sitting in the middle of the fucking floor. So why won't you get a battery so they can ride it instead of them fucking playing in the damn dirt? Look, always take something to offense. There you. There you do, nigga. That nigga, Jakai a bitch. Look, about to cry, little bitch ass. Look, fell, bust his ass. Now I'm about to cry like a little punk. Haha! There's a car, bitch ass. Yeah, trying to chase after he chasing after Mumu and then trip. Punk ass nigga. Them little boys acting like they tough and then they start crying as soon as